Good morning, YouTube. During the Sephora VIB sale, I did a series of videos. I did 3 videos where I told you what you don't want to purchase on the 15% off sale at Ulta. And then I did one video where I told you the sorts of things that you do want to purchase on the Sephora VIB sale. I have done one Sephora VIB sale haul. I do have another one coming. I'm still waiting for my very last item from that sale. But this video, in my video, I said that I actually have a financial beauty plan that I utilize to get $10,000 worth of beauty products as a regular person, no PR, just me being me and utilizing every resource that is available to me to acquire things that I want and love and I believe make my life better. I will tell you that I have never done a declutter video because I do find a way to use like 80% to 90%, maybe even 95% of the things that I get a hold of. And this video is about the current sale, which is the fragrance, 3 times the points. One of the strategies that I use to turn Sephora into my own mini discount store with the best prices and the best merchandise is to utilize all of the different programs and sales and techniques and points programs that they have. So I've heard people say, oh, I just collect my points and I never use them. I use my points. Watch my haul videos. You will see that I use my points. In fact, I don't have enough points to really use right now because I used them all. There was such good stuff for points. I will do a points video showing what the highlight of what I got from my points. Okay, if I haven't already done that. But anyway, now we're at the point of having the fragrance 3 times the point sale. Now, if you bought your fragrance already for 15% off, if you were a person who wanted points, if your fragrance costs $100, you got your fragrance for $85. If you're like me and your fragrance costs $30, you got your fragrance for $31, which doesn't usually seem like a really big deal. You know, $35, but I buy the smaller fragrance sets, it's $31. But here's where that $31 becomes a really, really big deal. For the 3 times the point sale, get ready for this, I can then spend $35 and I now have 105 points. That is enough points to get a deluxe sample on the site if I were to do that. Nobody told me, but I now know, don't do that unless you absolutely have to. Because most of the time you can find a much better way to buy deluxe samples than to use your points. There are much, much better things when you collect your points. Sephora points do not expire. So I would caution you to not spend your points on the 100 point perks if you can avoid it, because I find I'm in the Sephora Play program. I buy the Sephora Favorites sets. Sometimes things go on sale and I get them really, really reasonably. But there are some really big things you can get with points if you have enough of them. And if you're getting 3 times the points, you will have enough points in a very short period of time. If you get 3 times the points on $600 worth of stuff, guess what? How many points you will have? You will have 1,800 points from spending only $600. With 1,800 points, you now have enough points to go to one of the fancy dinners and cocktail parties. They're between 1,000 and 1,500. But if you are a member of the Play program, and I am a member of the Play program, every month they give you 50 additional points. So you go in there, you get your 3 times the point for your item, so you get let's just say $35. So you get 105 points there, but then you get 50 additional points. So now you have over 2,000 points. And most companies, when they have their promotions, if you have 2,000 points or more, you can go to a big promotion every year, and then they will give you a gift there, which will be equivalent to a 500 point perk or what like that. You know, it will be, trust me, it will be equivalent to a 500 point perk. I still haven't put my video up, but I did go to the Smashbox event and I spent 1,500 points, best 1,500 points I ever spent in my life. It was free flowing champagne. Oh, I'm not going to talk about that today. This video is about the 3 times the points. Today is the first day of the 3 times the points. I'm getting this video up in time because if you go online or to a Sephora store, not a JCPenney's, but to a Sephora store, they have a bag that includes 5 samples. You can get 5 samples, including a lipstick or a liquid lip, and then you get 5 different sample perfumes. That's the same thing that you would get if you were to buy the Sephora favorite set for $25. It's about somewhere close to 5 samples, and you wouldn't get a lipstick with it. So, like, I need another lipstick, but you know I want another lipstick. let me just be honest. I've had to give up. I now realize I'm a lipstick fiend, you know. But so you can get 5 fragrances and you get a lipstick with your purchase online of $35 or more. And with that $35 purchase, you do get 105 points, which is enough to get an item later on, a deluxe sample. But save those points. So this is another part of my plan, getting fragrance with points and getting a great gift with purchase where you didn't even have to spend your points. That's why I say don't get the 100 points, because the 100-point items often come as a gift with a purchase from Sephora. Like, we're getting 5 samples and a lipstick. A lipstick would be a 100-point perk. So, but we got a lipstick today. So I want you to go on over there. Let me see, what suggestions would I have for you? I'm gonna try to enclose them in this video, but I don't really know how to put pictures here or there or whatever. I will try. If I don't do it, I'm just gonna talk this through and you will go over there and take a look at it. Maybe I'll put the links below. What I purchased today was the Victor Balm Flower Bomb set. Okay. This is what I bought. Again, it's 0.75. This is not a spray bottle. This is not a roller ball. Don't even bother trying to use that little thing there. What you want to do with this is, if you're an old-fashioned girl, I'm pulling this out here, you get a bottle like this if you get the $65 set too. And this is just a points pulse, like that. Trust me on this. You do not want to use this right here. This right here, oh, that smells so good. This is my Sunday perfume. I love this stuff. Ah, so good. I'm taken to a different place. Well, you see why I got this. And I'm telling you, don't even listen to them on Refill Me. Just use this just the way it is. You don't want a drop to evaporate. You don't want this little gadget here to get fragrance that is this expensive that you could use on your own body. They do have a roller ball, but the roller ball, you don't get as much fragrance, and mama is too old to be sitting up there trying to roll all day. I like to feel the wet fragrance on my skin. I come from an era where people were very comfortable with dabbing fragrances onto pulse points, and this has a little tap there so it doesn't, so you won't have to waste it. I'm gonna put it a few other places. Oh, this stuff is so good. Anyway, so that's what I got. You could also get the $65 set. You would get a bottle like this plus a bottle of a whole bunch of other delicious fragrances. If they don't have Flower Bomb, tell Sephora you don't want their favorites, because their favorites and your favorites different. Okay? Because that $85 bottle for $65, that is something to talk about. This right here is the second best deal for Flower Bomb. It's a $35 set. You get 0.75, which means that's almost a whole ounce of fragrance. An ounce of fragrance costs $85 if they put a spray bottle on it. This is reasonable because it is no spray bottle on it. So neither one of these is a spray bottle to the best of my knowledge. Let me see about this one. Nope. See? No spray bottle. This is for people who dab. I'm never, you know. But that's how you do it. And those are the 2 recommendations I have. There are also some other things that I go into store normally get. I love Nest fragrance. Hold on, I'll be back. My Nest is the Passiflora. This is on clearance right now. Only the smaller bottle. This is the smaller bottle. It's 1.7 ounces is on clearance. The large bottle is not on clearance. After they get rid of the small bottle, I will be buying the large bottle because this is my favorite fragrance ever. It is herbal and sexy and maybe a little bit floral all at the same time. I love the Passiflora scent, and everybody else only has it in like a spray mister that you get from Bath and Body Works or something like that. So this is another one I would definitely suggest if you like a fragrance that's not as sweet and powdery and typical as Flower Bomb, which is, these are my two favorite fragrances, okay? This one is more sophisticated, and it is beautiful and sexy, but it is unique because not everybody will wear this. I don't think they have it in store anymore, so you can only get it online or on clearance. And I think the bottle is beautiful. You know, these look good together. So those are my two recommendations. The other thing that I would recommend if you don't want to get a Sephora Favorites, right now they have for the summertime a lot of coffettes. There's a lot of fragrances that are light fragrances. I like all of the clean fragrances. I like all of the Nest fragrances. Marc Jacobs has his Daisy line in smaller sizes. You can get a set of those. And some of the other, like I like Erin fragrances that I would steer clear of. I did not like the Juliet Has a Gun fragrance. I felt like it was trying to be Nirvana. Nirvana is a good one. Okay, here's my Nirvana set by Elizabeth and James. All of their fragrances are beautiful. These are spray bottles. I don't know what I paid for it, but I love their fragrances. I am trying to save this set for summer and fall because all of these colors look like fall colors to me. So they got a bourbon scent in here. Ooh, it's beautiful. But get these little sets like this so you could try them all. This is the last one in my set from Nest, and this will be in my empties video. I've been wearing this all spring. It's so lovely and pretty. And it was 3 spray bottles in a container. So I don't know how much is in each of these, but it's definitely probably got at least 15 or 0.15 or 0.20 in here. So it's a really good set. Nest is a great fragrance. If you like natural scents where they aren't using a whole lot of chemicals, Nest has a lot less chemicals than a lot of them. Victor and Rolf's House seems to use a lot more natural scents too, but I think they do use some non-naturals as well. I'm not sure. This line here is L'Artisan. Stuff is really, really expensive. This set is $15 on clearance if they still have any more. And this is the most natural fragrance. They use all natural herbs and fragrances. I don't smell any synthetics in their scent, and people associate that with old ladies fragrances because herbs and flowers and such are old-fashioned. I'm using this green one right now as a base for all my fragrances. These are all unisex. This pink one is very much a summer fragrance, and the blue one is a really nice winter fragrances. This stuff seems like perfume. I don't know how they gave me this for $15. And it's gonna last me a year or two, and then I guess I'll have to pony up. I think their bottles cost $200 each because it's all natural. But if they have this on clearance, you might want to pick this up while you get 3 times the points. It is phenomenal. Like I said, it's vintage scents, old lady scents, all natural scents, flowers and herbs. Beautiful. If you want the vintage scent, but you're okay with, this is a more socially acceptable. The Toka, these are more modern. They are new, and they're very reasonable. This set was $15, and knowing me, I might have got a little discount or something, but it's $15. 3 times $15, that's 45 points. You know, and the Toka has a lot of sets on. I like the more expensive line better. And another line that I used up, so I don't have any of, I think it's L'Artisan. They have orange and sanguine and all of that. They have sets. I think their sets are like $45 or something like that. So those are the ideas that I have for you for the second phase. First phase, get your 15% on Sephora Favorites. Second phase, get your 3 times the points plus a good gift with purchase on the fragrance and skincare 3 times the points sale. I will let you know if anything else comes up. Thanks for watching this video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe.